topic, scrubbing, gowning and gloving. This topic is from MedSearch 1 and this is for BSc second years. This is taken from Unit 13. So let us see what is surgical scrub. Surgical scrub, it is a process of removing as many microorganisms as possible from the hands and the arms by mechanical washing of the hands and by using chemical antiseptic. And these are done before any surgical procedure. So let us see, first is scrubbing. So there is a pre-scrub wash. First you have to run the water, or you have to run the tap, okay, and you have to check whether the water is flowing or not and what is the temperature, is it hot water or is it cold water. Second, open the cap package containing the brush, nail brush, scrub sponge and nail pick. Then lie it on the back of the scrub sink till it is still in the open package. Now wet the hands and arms and use several drops of scrub solution and work up a heavy lather. Then wash the hands and arms to the elbows. Then rinse the hands and arms thoroughly, allowing the water to run from the hands to the elbows. Make sure that the water will run from the hands to the elbows, not from the elbows to the hands. Then remove the sterile nail brush and nail pick from the open package, and we clean the nails by using the nail brush and the nail pick. Next, we moisten the nail brush and dispense the antimicrobial solution into the sponge side. Now we will make the fingertips lather and soapy with the help of the sponge side of the brush, and we will wash it on all sides of the fingers. Then we will use bristle side or the comb side of the nail brush, and we will scrub the fingernails, both the right hand and the left hand, and we will repeat this on both the hands. So this is the pre-scrub wash. So the important part here is that we have to clean our fingernails. Okay, the fingertips, the fingernails by using a nail brush, nail pick or a scrub sponge. Now coming to the important procedure is the scrubbing procedure. So during each of the following steps, we have to keep our hands above the elbows and we have to allow the water to drain away. That is from the hands to the elbows, not from the elbows to the hands. Okay, and we have to make sure to avoid any splashing to our surgical OT dress. Next, each step of the surgical scrubbing will consist of 5 strokes, rubbing backwards and forwards. So there are steps. So let us see with the first step. First, with the hands and the forearms. Then apply the antimicrobial solution and by using a dispenser. Now work the cleaning solution into the hands. Now try to rub it into the hands to make a creamy leather or to make a creamy soapy consistency in our hands. So that is the first step. Next step is rub the right palm over the back of the left and vice versa with the fingers interlaced. So this is the second step, as you can see in the picture. Third step, rub the hands palm to palm with fingers interlaced. So this is palm to palm step. Next, the fourth step is perform rotational rubbing backwards and forwards with the clasped fingers of the right hand into the left hand and vice versa. So you can see here this is called clasping. Yes, we have to rub the backwards of the fingers. So this is the fourth step. The next step, number 5, step 5 is to perform a rotational rubbing of the thumb, right thumb clasped in the left hand. Just like in this picture, you can see the thumb is being washed properly under the left hand. So like this, we have to wash both the thumbs of the both hands. So that is step number 5. Now number 6, rub the fingertips of the left hand on the palm of the right hand and versa. So here we have to wash the fingertips. Okay, both the hands we have to wash the fingertips. Next, step 7 is continue with the rotation action downwards, opposing the arms, working to just below the elbow. So we have to wash this whole wrist. Okay, the whole arms we have to wash till the elbows in a rotating manner. Okay, so that is step 7. Now step 8, we have to rinse the hands and repeat step 1 to 7. keeping the hands raised above the elbows all the time. So as you can see in this picture, we have to make sure that the hands are above the position of the hands are above the elbows. It should not be, our fingertips should not be facing downwards, but should be facing upwards and the elbows are downwards. Next, the second wash should only cover 2/3 of the forearms to avoid compromising cleanliness of hands. The local policy includes that repeating these steps third time, but to the wrist only. Okay, so the third time that you will be doing this washing will be to the wrist only. The scrub procedure should last for 5 minutes, with further scrubs during the day lasting 3 minutes. So this procedure, this surgical hand washing or surgical scrubbing should be for 5 minutes. Then step 9, rinse the hands under running water, allowing the water to run from fingertips to the elbow. So this is the position how you should rinse your hands. Okay. Next, turn the tap off if necessary with your elbow and keep your hands up, allowing the water to drip from your elbow. So your fingertips should face upwards and your elbows should be down. So we have to make sure that the water will drip out from the elbows. Next step, number 10, pick up one hand. Okay, with one hand you pick up a sterile towel and from the top of the gown bag and step back from the surface. So you take, with one hand you take the sterile towel. Now grab the towel and open fully. Do not allow the towel to touch any unsterile object. Okay, do not touch any surface also. Okay, if it touches, then it is considered as unsterile. Hold your hands and arms above the elbow and keep your arms away from the body. So you have to make sure that your arms should be away from the body. Next step, number 11, holding one end of the towel with one hand, dry the fingers of the opposite hand by using a blotting rotational method. So you can see here, okay, so this person is drying the hands in a rotation method. So you have to do it like this. Move to the dry area of the towel and continue in the same manner. Ensure you do not retrace from the forearm back to the hands and do not wipe the skin dry. This may contaminate your hands with microorganisms from the beforehand. Repeat with the other towel from the back of the other hand and arm. So if in case you accidentally touch any surrounding object which is not sterile, then you have to scrub again, starting from step 1. So this is about scrubbing. So I hope you have understood, okay, and this should be done for 5 minutes. This is about scrubbing procedure. Now coming to the gowning, where you have to wear the gown, the sterile gown. So picking up the gown, with one hand pick up the entire folded gown from the wrapper by grasping the gown through all the layers. Okay, so like this you have to hold the gown. You have to make sure that the sterile gown does not fall off the ground. Be careful to touch only the inside top layer which is exposed. So you touch only the top layer, the upper layer which is being exposed. Once your hands are securely pinching the gown, then step back from the shelf. Okay, step away from the surface where you keep the sterile things and allow the gown to drop. Next, make sure that the gown does not touch any surrounding unsterile objects. So this you have to make sure. Okay, while wearing a gown, you have to make sure that the gown does not touch the surrounding objects. Next, how do you insert your arms into the sleeves of the gown? So you have to see number 4, grabs the inside shoulder. You have to make sure that you insert your hands into the shoulders and open the gown with the armholes facing you. Carefully insert your arms partway to the gown, one at a time. So one hand, okay, at a time, you have to insert your hands into the arms of the gown, keeping the hands at shoulder level away from the body. And this have you make sure that it is away from the body like this. This is a perfect picture. Next step is slide the arms further into the gown sleeves, and when the fingertips are level with the proximal edge of the cuff. So when your hands are here, when their hands are reaching to the cuff of the handcuffs of the gown, then grab the inside seam of the cuff, and by using your index finger, you try to pull the gown inside your body. And you have to make sure that the gown does not touch any unsterile surrounding objects. or else that will become unsterile. Next, a theater assistant. So there should be an assistant to tie the gown behind you. Okay, positioning it over the shoulders by grasping the inside surface of the gown at the shoulder seam. The theater assistant hands should only ever be in contact with the inside surface of the gown. Okay, so the helper or the assistant should not touch the outer surface of the gown. Only should touch the inside portion of the gown. The assistant then prepares to secure the gown. The assistant will tie up the gown, okay, and you have to make sure that the tying or the securing is tight. Okay, it should not be loose, or else the gown will come off from your body. So that is about wearing the gown, sterile gown. Next, coming to the gloving. Okay, so there are two methods. One is closed method and one is open method. So the method that I'll be teaching you is called the closed method. So you can see here, in closed method, what happens is your fingertips are not coming out from the sleeves of the gown, right? You can see here your fingertips are here, okay, at the cuff of the sterile gown. So this is the closed method. So first step is open the inner glove packet that you have previously dropped into the sterile field. Okay, so we open the packet of the sterile glove. Then pick up one glove by the folded cuff edge with your sleeve covered hand. So you can see here this is a covered. Okay, your hands are covered inside the sleeve of the gown. So you have to take like this. Next step, third, is place the glove on the opposite gown sleeve. So you take with your left hand, then you take with your left hand you take the right gloves and you place it on the opposite hands. Then place the gloves rolled cuff edge at the seam that connects the sleeve to the gown cuff. So you should place it. Okay, you should place it near the cuff area. Grasp the bottom roll cuff edge of the glove with the thumb and index finger of the hand that glove is on top of. Okay, so with that same hand, okay, so you're putting the gloves on this hand, right? So with the hands, the fingers, the index finger of this hand and the thumb should touch the cuff of the sterile gloves. Okay, then step 4 is, while holding the glove's cuff edge with one hand, grasp the uppermost edge of the glove's cuff with the opposite hand. So with this opposite hand, you touch the upper cuff of the glove. Then continue to grasp the glove, stretch the cuff of the glove over the hand. Now, when you've, with the help of your thumb and your index, you've inserted inside the, pushed your fingers inside the sterile gloves. Then with the opposite hand, you can see with this opposite hand, you try to pull the gloves, the cuff of the gloves towards your gown. Then step 6 is using the hand that is now gloved. Okay, with this, now your hand is the left hand is being gloved, right? There is a glove in your left hand. Now, in the same manner, you will take, okay, check to make sure that each gown cuff is secured and covered completely by the cuff of the glove. So with this next hand, the same method, okay, we will, with this right hand, you will take the right glove and you will try to hold it from the cuff of the glove. Next, with this opposite hand, with this left hand, you will try to open the cuff of the right glove, and with the help of your index and your thumb, you will try to push your hands into the right glove. So this is the way how to wear. This is the closed method of wearing gloves, sterile gloves. Okay, so more of this is basically practical. So I will be showing through practical sessions. Okay. So what are the important key points here is that keep your hands in your sleeves so that you do not touch the glove on the outside of the gown with your bare hands. So you have to make sure all your fingertips are inside the gown's cuff. Keep your hands above your waist and in front of you. So do not keep your hands down, but you have to keep it above your waist, above your hips. Okay. After wearing the sterile gloves, also you have to keep it above your hips and in front of in front of you. Ensure you do not touch anything around you that is not sterile. This includes your face, mask, and cap. So after wearing gloves, you should not touch your cap, you should not touch your mask and your face. That will become unsterile. So these are some of the important key points for gloving. So today we have done about scrubbing, that is washing of the hands, surgical scrubbing. Then we have I've shown you how to wear a gown and gloving, close method gloving. So these are very important. These three are very important procedures or methods that a nurse or any health worker should be performed during before any surgery is to be performed. So this is the surgical scrub. Okay, so today I've taught you about scrubbing, gowning, and gloving. So thank you, class.